this interview that you want Tyson Fury. Is that a fight you want next?
团队说要泰森福里，你觉得呢？
可以，下一步由我的团队去和他们谈判，打谁我都可以。
Let's do that. If my team says that, let's do that. I can go either way.
Do you believe you'll beat Tyson Fury?
你会赢泰森福里吗
Yeah， 一定会。他的下巴扛不住我的拳。
？He doesn't have that chin.
Is that how he beats him? Will he knock Tyson Fury
doesn't have that chin. He will go down.
Will he knock Tyson Fury out?
你会把他 KO 吗
Yes。
Yeah.
Yeah。
Excellent. Just finally from me.
He doesn't have that chin.
Is that how he beats him? Will he knock Tyson Fury
doesn't
out?
have.
一定会。他的下巴扛不住我的拳。
He doesn't have that chin.
Is that how he beats him? Will he knock Tyson Fury
doesn't
out?
have that chin. He will go down.
Will he knock Tyson Fury out?
你会把他 KO 吗
Yes。Yeah。
Excellent. Just finally from me.
Stop it. The way to listen, man. These IFL guys, man. No, it's not just IFL. The boxing. In fact, it's not even just boxing. Any media. The way society is today, yeah. The media are what we call ankle grabbers. Yeah, they grab their ankles and get popped by whoever they're servicing. Bottom line, yeah. They're not. I'm not even saying back in the day, but in principle, the media should do their job, which is to investigate. Your job ain't to grab your ankles and get popped. Yeah, you're not meant to be ankle grabbers. Anyway, the reason I say that is because listen to this guy. Listen to him giggle. Listen.
一定会。他的下巴扛不住我的拳。
He doesn't have that chin.
Is that how he beats him? Will he knock Tyson Fury
doesn't
out?
have that chin. He will go down.
Will he knock Tyson Fury out?
你会把他 KO 吗
Yes。Yeah。
Excellent. Just finally from me.
Yeah。 Yeah。
Excellent. Just.
You can hear him sniggering and he goes, oh, excellent. Anyway, the reason I say that is to say that, like, you best believe that guy, and there's no disrespect to him, but the point I'm making is, if he was in front of Tyson Fury, he wouldn't be saying excellent and giggling and laughing at the bars Zhang saying, I rate Zhang. I rate Zhang's bars as well for their worth. Yeah? And actually, I have to give Zhang even more credit. Why? Well, I was telling Joe for months, yeah? Joe, come out and stick it on these Muppets. Oh, Joe, you know what I mean? Like dragging his feet as such. Almost not scared, but nervous to put it on Tyson Fury. Guess what? Zhang beats Joyce and he's out here doing what he's supposed to do. Yeah? When Joyce washed Parker, that was the perfect opportunity to come out and say, listen, Tyson, I just popped your best bro square in his chops and laid him to rest for the first time. I just took his cherry, popped his virginity for him. Oops. Yeah, come get some. You big soft, lanky, you know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of bars. Instead, Joe comes out. My management team, Frank Warren's, who's been shafting me for the last 4 years, is going to keep me nice. So I'll keep my mouth shut about Fury and I'll fight Zhang instead. I'll go and get my eye popped by Zhang instead. That's what Joe basically said in so many words. You know what I mean? He sat there and let Frank Warren gas him. Yeah, if it's not Usyk, it's Joyce next. No. In fact, how about that? Never mind if it's not Usyk, it's Joyce next. How about if it's not Usyk, it's Joe gets popped in his eye socket by Zhang. That's what the real play was. Yeah? Anyway, I say all that to say that I respect Zhang. Because even though, I mean, there's so many foreign fighters, yeah, who can't speak English, who would just say, okay, I've beat Joyce, let me be humble. You know what I mean? There's so many of them humble, weird ones. I think it's weird myself. A bit like Bivol. Like, I passed, again, it's not about me, but I'm just telling you what happened. A year ago when Bivol beat Canelo, I said, why ain't Bivol out here pressing Canelo at 168? Instead, Bivol comes out, oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, there's the and ahhing. Anyway, tutus. A year later, Bivol's now saying, oh, I'm only remashing Canelo if it's at 168 for all of his belts. But the mood's gone now. Fighters don't understand. That initial 1 week or 2 week, depending how big the fight is. When AJ lost to Ruiz, that went on for months. But these kind of fights, like even Canelo and Bivol went on for about a month. So those are the periods you have to strike in to get your narrative out there. It's no good waiting a year. It's no good umming and ahhing and waiting a year. Everyone's forgotten now. You have to strike while the iron's hot. And if I was Zhang right now, I'd be out here. Bear in mind, Fury's come out in the last day or so and said he's got a fight coming up. If I was Zhang, I'd have been out here every day on social media for what it's worth. And what does it cost to make a minute video on Instagram? The media, the people like me, not me, I'm not the media, but do you know what I mean? Like, social media does its job for you. All Zhang has to do is put a video out, 30 seconds a minute. Fury, you've been chinned by a 200-pound dude who ain't never beat no one. I just punched up to the best man in the UK. That's a fact as well, in my opinion, in that sense. Because whatever you say about Joyce, yeah, if he was that easy to punch up, he'd have been punched up already. It's not like he hasn't fought Dubois. It's not like he hasn't fought Joe Parker. It's not like he hasn't fought Usyk in the amateurs. You know what I mean? If Joyce, people say, don't get me wrong, I'll tell Joe, your defense is sloppy. Your defense is laughable. And in fact, his defense is laughable because we all laugh at it. In fact, Joe, and that's what I'm saying. These guys get too comfortable, man. Yeah, and it was a red flag. I didn't take the red flag, but it was a red flag when Joe was laughing about, oh, what happens when, you know what I mean? For me, yeah, it was at this point, I felt a bit iffy when Joe said, oh, everyone's got a plan until you punch me in the face and nothing happens. When I heard that, I thought, this to me feels like Eubank at 50%. Do you know what I mean? It just felt a bit like, don't get me wrong, I believed Eubank could beat B-level Beefy at 50%. But then he got sent to Asgard. Yeah? Then he got sent on a one-way ticket with Elon Musk and SpaceX to Mars. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what the saying is, but there's some, what's the word? Kind of like, oh, that's it. Pride comes before a fall. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And these have been the worst falls I've seen. I've never had a year of such bad boxing in that sense, of people down so bad. Basically, none of the favourites have won, especially in the fights I've been looking at, which is classic as well. Classic YB odd picks right now. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I rate Zhang because not only is Zhang doing what Joe didn't and run his mouth, which he should have done, in my opinion. Anyway, but not only that, Zhang's bars as well. Like, even with the translation, Zhang said, listen, man. And it wasn't a joke as well. That's what I like about Zhang. I'm not saying people think, oh, YB is sucking Zhang off. I'm not even saying Zhang would beat Fury. Obviously, Fury's a favourite in that fight, for what it's worth. What I am saying is that regardless of who's the favourite, look at this guy's face. This guy weren't playing. And in fact, the sad thing is, I said to Joe, after you beat Zhang, look down the camera and put it on people. Look straight down the camera. I want you. Usyk, you ducked me, you midget, 7%. I'll give you 7% in a minute. I'll give you 7% of your sight left after I've punched both your eyes out you. After I've punched both your eyes out of you, Nelly. That's what Joe should have done if he'd have won. But he should have been doing this since the Joe Parker fight. Yeah? Fury, you big whopper. Fury, you bum-slaying whopper. I want you. You promised me the fight if it wasn't Usyk, and you cacked your pants, and you paid Frank Warren off to shaft me with Zhang. Oops, I just punched Zhang up. Do you know what I mean? Those are the bars. I said, in fact, I think I may have even said to Joe that just give me your account, innit? I'll do the typing. No videos. These days you don't even need, after you win a big fight, yeah, you don't even need videos. They're better, but text will do. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the point is, Zhang looked straight down the camera and said, listen, Fury ain't taking them shots. And to be fair, it makes sense. Yeah, Joyce takes shots all night. Fury don't. When Fury gets hit by Wilder, he almost spark out. When Fury gets hit by middleweight or light cruiserweight Steve Cunningham, he's flat on his back. Oops. You can't tell me a 200-pound D-level Steve Cunningham can whack as hard as 270-pound Zhang, who closed Joe Joyce's eye in like 5 rounds, 4 rounds, and he weren't even that active. He was pot shotting. Do you know what I'm saying? So, respect to Zhang. He deserves the fight. And Zhang, from what I understand, isn't in the WBC rankings, but the rankings are bullshit, but BS anyway. If Fury's to fight anyone, there's no one more deserving than Zhang. Zhang beat Hrgovic. Zhang popped Hrgovic's cherry. Zhang beat Joe Joyce. Zhang popped Joe Joyce's eye. Zhang had Joe Joyce looking like he was out on his feet. This is all valuable. What's Andy Ruiz done? Nothing. What's Manuel Charr done? Nothing. Zhang is the most deserving challenger right now. Anyway, salute to Zhang. Again, if I was Team Zhang, I'd be out here every day causing a ruckus. Sticking it on these guys. And I love the specificity he put out there. Fury, the chop's no good. I'm going to touch him. I'm going to touch his chops and he's going to feel it and he's going to go down. And it was the frankness. He wasn't laughing. He weren't giggling. He weren't woofing either. He looked straight down the camera and said, no chance. There's no chance he's going to hold them shots. I ain't going to lie to you. They give me a bit of a semi-long. These bars, yeah, are the bars I like to hear. No, you know what I mean? In fact, let's rewatch it.
说要泰森服你，你觉得？
可以，下一步由我的团队去和他们谈判，打谁我都可以。
Let's do that. If my team says that, let's do that. I can go either way.
Do you believe you'll beat Tyson Fury?
你会赢泰森服你吗
Yeah，一定会。他的下巴扛不住我的拳。
？He doesn't have that chin.
Is that how he beats him? Will he knock
He doesn't have that chin.
Tyson
Fury
Fury?
doesn't have that chin. He will go down.
Tyson Fury doesn't have that chin. He will go down. Wow. You don't get... And look at the guy. It's not just what he said. Look at it. His face don't change. Yeah? He's not giving it the Fury eyebrows. He's not giving it the Fury finger, which is just, like, hype. He's deadly honest, deadly frank. I rate that. Because in this day and age, too many people are scared to rock the boat. Oh, let's not rock the boat because I'm working with Frank Warren. Zhang has a Frank Warren contract. He just called out Fury. So, end of the day, man, at this point, Zhang is eating Joe's lunch. What can you do though anyway? Let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell 100%.